Thank you, Matt. Gustav, you come back after being away from the team in a while. You get in at halftime. How'd you feel? What was your take on the game?
I felt good. I've been isolated from the team for 10 days prior to this, so I've been training with Adam and by myself, which is you'll get your fitness in, but it's not the same as playing. But I felt good. I felt hunger to come back again. It was a tough game. You could really feel that this game meant a lot for both teams. There's a lot of tackles, a lot of duels. Both teams had chances, but I think we had the better ones. That's part of soccer. So yeah, we're a little bit disappointed, but we played okay. So yeah.
When you create so many opportunities and they just don't happen, you just can't capitalize. What is it that there's lacking? Is it just plain luck, or what is it exactly?
If I knew that answer, that would be the $1,000,000 question. It's coincidence. Sometimes you hit the ball perfectly. Sometimes you miss it a little bit, and sometimes a little miss is good for you because you bounce the ball over the goalkeeper. And sometimes you hit it perfectly, and the keeper makes a good save. So it's coincidence. It's sometimes luck, unluck. Sometimes a little bit sharpness in your thoughts, in your thought process. It's difficult to answer that question. Raul had some good chances, and normally he puts those in the net. Everybody's human. Everybody can make mistakes, even though, like I said, it could be just sometimes unlucky.
Thank you.
Jeremiah O'Shan.
Hey, Gustav. What was working, did you think, watching from the sideline in the first half, that maybe wasn't working as well in the second half, or did you feel like it was working just as well in the second half?
First half there was two teams trying to go forward. They played directly, and they created some chances. We had the ball. They came up a little bit aggressive, and we could find spaces behind them, especially I think on the right side. We got Kelvin behind a couple of times. They adjusted that in second half, and they fell a lot deeper, which meant that there was no space behind them, and that's a big part of our game, getting behind their opponent, our opponents. So yeah, it was a hard game. I think, like you said, first half we created some chances, and they created some chances. Second half there was less chances created, but we kept the ball a lot, I think, but we couldn't really create something in the final third.
Did it feel like you guys maybe had missed an opportunity there in the first half?
Yeah, like I said, it's not always easy to score goals, even if you have chances. Sometimes it goes post out, and sometimes you're a little bit unlucky. You just have to try it again. But like I said, second half they fell deeper, and we created more crosses, which is maybe not Raul's strongest suit. When Will come in, it creates a little bit more power and strength in the box. But it was a different halves.
Jada Evans.
Hi, Gustav. Wanted to go a little bit off topic. Can you tell me the differences in experience as far as what you had to do to protect against the virus in Sweden versus here?
We had to follow FIFA rules, which was isolated in the hotel. When we arrived in the hotel in Sweden, we had to be quarantined in the hotel. We were not allowed to leave the hotel. We were not allowed to see anyone. No one was allowed inside our bubble. but we didn't have any masks on. We didn't. There was no, not as much, focus on not being together. Was more normal, if I can say so. But we had our little bubble, so it was some kind similar to here. But what I could see was when we went on the bus to go to the training and stuff, you could see outside it was a lot different. No one had masks on. People were together, living a normal life.
May I ask, is your family okay?
Yeah, they're okay. They're in Seattle, and they're just fine. They're.
I meant your sister and your father.
Oh yeah, okay, yes. Thanks you. Thanks for asking. They're good. My sister, who survived breast cancer, had surgery in July, and everything went well. So I mean, I still haven't seen her, even though I went home to Sweden now. I couldn't see her, or I couldn't see my father either. We traveled up to Stockholm, but he's fine too. He has a weak heart, but he has a strong heart. So hopefully he will survive this too.
Thanks.
Thanks for asking.
Hey guys, a little light today. So if we have any last questions for Gustav, Jada, it looks like you raised your hand again. Do you have another question?
Sorry, yeah, I'll go game related though to what was as far as after, I mean, what was said afterward when you have a game like this where, like you said, you guys are just kind of unlucky in being able to connect on some of those goals. So I mean, what was the messaging afterward?
I mean, we could have been a little bit sharper in the final third. We could have created more chances by moving a little bit faster, playing more 1-2s, creating triangles, playing third man run and stuff like that. But it's always, I mean, soccer is always easy when you score goals, and it's more difficult when you don't. I think if we would have scored one of the good chances we had in first half, I think, the result and the game would have been completely different. Now we had to chase the goal, and like I said, they defended pretty well. So it was tough, but like I said, we could have created a little bit more speed in the final third.